She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a quiet intensity about her, a mix of sensitivity, strength, and screen presence that naturally draws attention. İlayda Alişan didn't rush into the spotlight. She stepped into it with purpose, gradually shaping one of the most promising acting journeys of her generation in Turkish television. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. İlayda Alişan was born on February 26, 1996, in Istanbul, Turkey. From an early age, she showed a strong curiosity for storytelling and performance. Unlike overnight sensations, her path was built through steady effort, auditions, and smaller roles that taught her patience and emotional control long before major recognition arrived. Her acting career began with minor appearances in television projects, but her first noticeable breakthrough came with roles in series like Turkish and Champion, where she proved she could hold her ground alongside experienced casts. These performances revealed her ability to convey vulnerability and inner conflict with subtlety, a quality that quickly set her apart. The defining turning point in her career arrived with Masumiyet, where her portrayal of Ella Yüksel left a deep impact on audiences. The role demanded emotional intensity, psychological depth, and resilience, and İlayda delivered with a maturity far beyond her years. The performance earned critical praise and firmly established her as a serious dramatic actress. Rather than staying confined to one tone, İlayda continued expanding her range. She reached wider audiences with Seversin, embracing romantic comedy while maintaining emotional realism. Later, her role in Ateş Kuşları showcased a darker, more grounded performance, reflecting her willingness to take on socially driven and emotionally demanding narratives. İlayda's career choices reveal a clear strategy. She prioritizes character depth over trend chasing, selecting scripts that challenge her emotionally instead of repeating safe formulas. This balance between mainstream visibility and meaningful storytelling has allowed her career to evolve steadily rather than burn quickly. Off-screen, her public image remains composed and authentic. She avoids excessive exposure, choosing to let her work speak louder than headlines. Her presence at brand campaigns and fashion events reflects elegance rather than extravagance, aligning with her calm and focused personality. Her lifestyle mirrors this discipline. İlayda values balance, personal growth, and mental clarity. She maintains a low profile, invests time in self-development, and approaches her career with long-term vision rather than short-lived attention. With a growing international audience through digital platforms and streaming services, her influence continues to expand beyond Turkish television. Her estimated net worth reflects consistent work in television, advertising collaborations, and brand partnerships, built gradually through credibility and trust. What truly distinguishes İlayda Alişan is her emotional intelligence on screen. She brings restraint, realism, and depth to her characters, allowing audiences to connect without exaggeration. This grounded approach has become her signature and a key reason for her rising respect within the industry. As of 2026, İlayda Alişan stands as one of the most compelling actresses of her generation, not defined by hype, but by growth, discipline, and artistic intention. Her journey reflects patience over speed and substance over spectacle. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a striking presence about her, a bold mix of confidence, elegance, and undeniable screen power that made audiences take notice. Serenay Sarıkaya didn't simply rise in Turkish entertainment. She reshaped expectations, turning early opportunities into one of the most influential and commanding careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Serenay Sarıkaya was born on July 1st, 1992, in Ankara, Turkey. Long before becoming a household name, She stood out for her ambition and poise. Her first major moment came in 2010 when she was crowned Miss Turkey, representing her country at Miss Universe. Rather than allowing beauty titles to define her, Serenay treated the experience as a launch point, choosing to invest seriously in acting education and professional growth. Her acting journey began with television roles that introduced her to wide audiences, but her breakthrough arrived with Medcezir. Portraying Mira Baylis, she captured the complexity of youth, privilege, vulnerability, and emotional depth, transforming the series into a cultural phenomenon. The role established her as a leading actress capable of carrying emotionally rich, character-driven stories. Rather than remaining in safe territory, Serenay consistently pushed her limits. She transitioned into darker, more psychologically demanding roles, including her powerful performance as Sura in Fi, a series that challenged traditional television narratives and gained massive attention through digital platforms. Her portrayal was intense, layered, and fearless, reinforcing her reputation as an actress unafraid of controversy or complexity. Serenay's approach to roles reflects a bold and intentional mindset. She selects projects that challenge social norms, explore identity, and demand emotional precision. This willingness to step into unconventional stories has allowed her to stay relevant while shaping the evolving tone of modern Turkish drama. Off-screen, Serenay's public image blends high fashion with artistic independence. She is a prominent figure at international fashion events and a long-standing global brand ambassador, representing luxury labels with confidence and authority. Her presence extends beyond acting, positioning her as both a cultural and style icon. Her lifestyle mirrors her professional intensity. She values creative freedom, physical well-being, and emotional balance, while maintaining strong boundaries around her private life. Although her relationships have often attracted public attention, she remains in control of her narrative, consistently redirecting focus back to her work and artistic choices. Serenay's influence reaches far beyond television. With millions of followers across social platforms and strong international recognition through streaming releases, she stands among Turkey's most globally visible stars. Her estimated net worth reflects earnings from acting, endorsements, digital projects, and long-term brand collaborations, built through calculated risk rather than repetition. What truly sets Serenay apart is her courage. From beauty queen to dramatic powerhouse, from mainstream television to boundary-pushing digital series, she refuses to be boxed into expectations. She embraces transformation, prioritizes artistic depth, and consistently reinvents her presence without losing authenticity. As of 2026, Serenay Sarıkaya stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of modern Turkish stardom, bold, influential, and unapologetically evolving. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.